Hey everybody, welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake. We got Pete behind me as well as Chris. We are out here on a tree job. This is a property that we come to at least once every year. We've done a lot of tree work around here in the past. Really nice property, really well landscaped, as you can tell. So I'm always happy to come back to this property. What we got going on today, the biggest thing is, I don't know if you could see, but there's a big dead fir tree back there. We've taken down several of these in the past in other locations around this property. There's a bunch down there, like a grove that kind of goes all the way around. But this one is right behind the driveway. It's stone dead, and it's time for it to go. So we are currently trying to get a line set up in it, and because of where it's located and just like basically surrounded by trees, and it's right on the edge of the property line for the customer that I'm working for and their neighbor over there, we are gonna try and drop this thing whole, one shot. It's a big, tall guy, but I think that's gonna do the least amount of collateral damage to all the trees around. Not to mention, we don't really have a good way, with all of this stuff stacked up around the bottom, we don't really have a good way to get brush and stuff out of here. So by dropping the tree whole, it will send the majority of the material that we have to remove over that way into a clearing where we have easier access. You can see we have the Baumalight mini skid steer over here with a bunch of equipment, and the Ryan's mini rotating log grapple that we will be putting to the test here for the first time. I think it's really gonna help out with getting all of this wood out of here. Chris, you got a line set?
I got the throw line up there, and it's around a bunch of dead limbs. So we'll send this rope up so it's easier to see.
Yeah, see what it does.
Check, make sure that everything's good to go before we start cutting.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, basically the plan is I'm gonna stand here directly in front of the tree, and there's kind of a straight shot going all the way out there. It's a tight gap, so whoever cuts it is gonna have to make sure that their box and hinge and stuff is right on point, but I think we should be able to send it, and most of the sizable brush and stuff that's up there should basically clear these trees and land up all over there. And then the road is down yonder hill, and that's where we're gonna get everything out. All right, it looks like basically got the ropes set. We're just tightening things up, and then I'm gonna have Chris jump on the mini skid steer, and he'll pull and I'll cut, and all three of us, me, Pete, and Chris, all have the Cena so we can all talk. Got anything? No? Let me cut a little bit more. Oh! That's exactly where we wanted it. It was just caught up on that freaking maple. All right. Success.
Okay guys, we got the first fir tree, spruce, I think they're firs, all done. We got this one up next. We're currently trying to get a rope set up in it, but we've been having some trouble. It's pretty tight back here and there's branches everywhere. And as soon as we get it up there, we can't get the throw ball to come back down. We got the truck moved over here, plenty of access to get the stuff out, the machine. So right now it's a waiting game. We got 2 throw balls and we're trying to get something set up in there.
Okay guys, we have what we think is a system that's going to work. I will quickly explain. You can see here how we have this orange rope tied off to the porta wrap on this maple. It is going up through a big tall crotch in this here hickory that's right here. And then the rope is coming down to tie off to this dead fir tree right up there. So we're basically doing a tip tie here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it off at the base, and the rope and the hickory is going to help support and keep the fir vertical. And we will basically take it down in chunks, and then at some point we'll be able to lay it down in this area.
You were on it today. That's all the medicine I took last night.
What kind of medicine are we taking now?
Gray goose.
Gray goose medicine, oh. It's all the medicine I took last night. There we go. That is how we do it. Chris is pulling it out. Pete's laying her down. This one gave us more trouble than we anticipated, but woo! Getting the whole thing out. One shot. Hell yeah. Nice job, boys. Nice job. All right, that was sketchy there for a second, but we got it. Pete's saying we had it the whole time. All right, woo. Rest of the day should be a cakewalk. I just probably jinxed it. We are moving right along, guys, and this Baumalight mini skid steer with the Ryan's rotating log grapple has been the MVP of the day. As you can see,
The whole tree we just got down like 10 minutes ago is completely gone. Chipped it up into the back of the International. We got a small pile of logs right here and another small pile of logs down yonder from that first one. So we're just getting all the gear packed up, and then we are going to load up the dump trailer to get these logs out of here, because the rest of what we got to do today is not going to fill up the chip truck. So we're not going to have to go dump midday, which is good. But yeah, this thing has been working awesome. I find it seems like it's letting up a little bit of pressure after you clamp down. So I got to see if there's like a setting or something. I think I can adjust that. But yeah, this Ryan's grapple is beefy. It's heavy, but you know, it works really well. Doing a little pruning here of these flowering ornamental cherries. These have been Chris's baby the past like 4 years or so. When I first picked up this client, these things had been hammered by landscapers in an ice storm, and there was like nothing left. And I said, let me start taking care of them. It's gonna be a process. They're not gonna look great immediately, but give it a couple years and they'll be full of life. And lo and behold, Chris has done a fantastic job year after year on these things, and they have come back. And now they've come back to the point where we actually had to thin them out and raise them up off the house. So good job, Chris. Over here, we got Pete up in this maple. He was just bringing it up, raising it up off the house. Looks good, Pete.
Thank you.
Like I said, gorgeous plantings here. Big banana trees, elephant ears. Gorgeous, really, really cool. All right, guys, you can tell it's the end of the job because we got a box of donuts and we're leaning up against the hood of a truck. So nothing to tell you, this is the end of the day, more than that right there. So, you know, got some stuff done today. That tree, the one that we thought was gonna be hard was easy, and the one that I thought was gonna be easy was hard. But with these guys' help, we got it done. That new grapple worked out really well. What'd you think of that, Chris?
I thought it was awesome. I was not expecting it to work as well in this terrain as it did. we were taking larger logs and larger pieces, and I thought it was going to have a hard time snaking through everything, but it proved me wrong.
Yeah, it did a really good job. And Pete has a lot of experience on a machine like that, right, Pete? So it was kind of like second nature to you. You hopped right on it.
So much fun.
Yeah.
I missed it. It was a lot of fun. Great machine, great grapple, no complaints.
And what I realized, I think, to Chris's point, is that you can move bigger pieces because you don't fully have to pick them up off the ground. You can rest the tail end of that log, as long as you're all right with it getting dirty, and skid it, and it takes some of the weight off the machine. So you're able to move pretty big wood with, pretty small machine like that Baumalight. So as always, guys, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Really appreciate it. Drop a comment if you got anything to say. But for now, I'm Jake.
I'm Chris.
I'm Pete the Meat.
Yes, we got it, guys. We got it. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. See you here next time.